الترمذي and ابن ماجه. الترمذي and ابن ماجه يعني رواه أهل السنن. It's not قاف, it's not الشيخان, it's not متفق عليه, it's not البخاري, it's not Muslim. رواه أهل السنن. It doesn't mean at all that it is حديث ضعيف. No. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من حسن إسلام المرء تركه ما لا يعنيه. الحديث حسن رواه الترمذي وابن ماجه. حديث حسن. It's not in البخاري or Muslim. It's not authentic hadith, very authentic hadith, but in the meantime it's not weak hadith. So they call it what? حديث حسن. And like what we said, this expression started by Imam al-Tirmidhi radiallahu anhu. And it is a genius of this opinion. Because when we explain, you remember, we said that the ahadith of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, according to the chain, according to the men who narrated the hadith, not according to the speech itself, not according to the diraya, not according to the speech of self, the words itself of Rasulullah. I cannot say, oh, this is good, this is bad. No way. سمعنا وأطعنا. But we are talking about a sanad. يعني Sheikh Mohammad Fouad said to me that Rasulullah said. What Rasulullah said, that we respect and we believe. But this man who told me, he studied it or not? He's for sure got it from Rasulullah or not? He is. So the doubt al-hadith can be da'if or so based on the narrators. We, not Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why, according to al-adab, and I'd like you to remember this, according to al-adab with Rasulullah, to be polite and gentle with Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Al-Imam An-Nawawi said, it's not right to say hadithun da'if, because maybe this will affect the speech of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and we cannot say about what a Rasul said that it is da'if. No. Al-Imam al-Tirmidhi said, An-Nawawi said, if you mention about the weakness of the hadith, that it is weak hadith, don't say hadith da'if, but say hadithun da'ifu sanad. The chain is weak. Remember this. Al-Imam, and wallahi, if we listen to Al-Imam al-Nawawi, we solve a lot of problems, because like what I said to you right now, many people, many Muslims whom they did not study al-hadith, they say to you, oh, is this hadith narrated by Imam al-Bukhari? You say no. They say, okay. That's completely wrong. There are some hadiths, according to the subject, more stronger than a hadith which is in al-Bukhari and the Muslim. Al-Imam al-Bukhari and the Muslim, the best in the chain. The men who narrate al-hadith, not according to the hadith itself, impossible. Otherwise, look, this beautiful hadith, which is min husn Islam al-mar tarkuhu ma la ya'ni. It's not narrated in al-Bukhari nor Muslim. It's narrated in al-Imam al-Tirmidhi and al-Imam Ibn Majah. But it is foundation of Islam, based on for the Islamic fiqh, right? It's very important hadith. Okay? Is it in al-Bukhari and the Muslim? No, it's not in al-Bukhari and Muslim, but it's very important to us. So when we say hadith da'if, it's better to say da'if al-sanad. As-sanadu da'if. The chain is weak. Because al-hadith never be da'if. The speech itself. And that's what the scholars they say. When the scholars usually they used to say hadith da'if, they mean hadith da'if as-sanad, the chain. Okay? Al-riwayah. They never mention, because that is kufr. If someone said about the speech of Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam that this is da'if. It's weak. Kalam al-Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam is weak. Kalam al-Rasul is a religion. Kalam al-Rasul is wahy. Kalam al-Rasul is order. We have to listen. Sami'na wa barakallahu. So, and Abi Hurairah, that's why they said, why I said what I said now, because Imam al-Tirmidhi said, Hadithun Hasan, min husn Islam al-mar tarkuhu ma la ya'ni. Great hadith, great hadith. Even so, it's Hasan. What it means, Hasan, Mr. Hasan? Hasan means that it is not in according to the narrators, according to the chain. It's not in Al-Bukhari and Muslim, it's not authentic, it's not weak. In between, it can be by this, and you need close to this. Okay? That's why many scholars, they say, Al-Hadith al-Hasan, Hadith al-Sahih. Yani it is here. Look what I said to you. This is the gap. This is da'if. Okay? Still, it doesn't mean that it's not hadith. No, it's hadith. And this is as-sahih. And in between, there are 48 kinds of hadith. Yani, you know that al-hadith al-da'if is 48 kind. Hadith mursal, hadith munqata', hadith so and so and so. 48 kinds. Some of them, which is near here, almost sahih. Okay? That's what we call it Hasan. And some of them, which is almost here, that's which is, we consider it like this. So, and Imam al-Tirmidhi, like what I said to you, he said, wow, before Imam al-Tirmidhi, the scholars of al-Hadith, they say, al-Hadith is two kinds, sahih and da'if. And then Imam al-Tirmidhi said to them, okay, and what about which is in between? What about in between? What we're going? He came to this term, which he said, Hadithun Hasan. Hadithun Hasan. Hadithun Hasan, which is usually in this area. Okay? In this area. And this hadith is Hadithun Hasan. Is it important? It's very important hadith. What does hadith say? Who will read this hadith in English? Read the hadith in English. Page number 18, hadith number 12.
Part of the perfection of one's Islam is his leaving that which does not concern him.
من حسن إسلام المرء تركه ما لا يعني. We all would like to perfect our Islam. I am a Muslim. Thank you. Like what we said about al-Hadith al-Sahih and al-Hadith al-Da'if. Al-Islam also, or the Muslims are like that, the same. There is a Muslim who pray 5 times, go to al-Hajj, pay zakah, truthful, you trust him, so and so and so and so. And there is a Muslim whom you never saw him in the masjid before. But his name is Ahmad Abdullah, Ahmad Abdul Sami'. For sure, you know that he is Muslim. You know that he is Muslim. One day, brother, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من حسن إسلام المرء تركه ما من حسن إسلام المرء تركه ما لا يعني. حسن إسلام المرء. Perfection of your Iman. Perfection of your Islam. You remember I told you that here is the Muslim, the one who prays 5 times and he's ascetic. He's like in Al-Bukhari and the Muslim. He practices Islam, Bismillah, mashallah, as much as he can. And there is someone, maybe he never prayed. He doesn't come. And that is here. Here there is someone, when you see him in the Eid only. And here there is someone whom you see him in Ramadan. He prays in Ramadan. In Ramadan only. And here you see someone whom he comes only every Friday. And here there is someone, he comes Friday and Sunday when he brings his son or his daughter to the school. And here there is someone. So, all of them are not equal. There is one which is perfect Muslim, and there is one which is there, and in between, mashallah, there is a lot of things. So Rasulullah said that among us, or concerned as perfection of your Islam, you are a great Muslim if you don't disturb yourself and bother yourself with the matter of the others. Matter of the others. You know what he said to his wife yesterday? Oh yeah, what he said to his wife. And I spent 30 minutes talking to my friend, guessing and gossip and so on like that about his wife. What he said to his wife? Leave him alone. That's not your business. You are not in the subject. Why you talk about his wife? Because when you concern about something which is not your matter, you will commit sin as gossip, as a backbite, as doubt, as waswasa, and in the end, it's not your business. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran al-Kareem, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم, ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم. Don't follow what is not in your knowledge or belong to you. ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم إن السمع والبصر والفؤاد كل أولئك كان عنه مسؤولا. All of this, your hearing, your sight or your eyes, what you see, and what is in your heart, all of this you will be asked about in the day of resurrection. كل أولئك كان عنه مسؤولا ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم. Something which it's not my matter, it's not my knowledge, something which is I don't know, something which is not my business, so I don't concern. Leave it. That's why you remember when I started this hadith, I said to you, wow, the American, they will succeed in this hadith. Okay, but different culture, I don't think that one of them will get even B. Not only A. I'm sure no one will get it. No one will get it from different culture. I'm sorry, I'm talking to you, I'm not American. I remember one day, my daughter, Taqwa, she was in the school in the grade one, okay? And it was Obama, during the time of Obama, and they made them practicing voting as kids in the class, as kids. Yalla, let's go. You will vote for who and so and so, and they make election in the first grade, and they make election. And she came and she told me, Papa, today we have an election, and we have election, and so and so and so. And I asked her, I'm Egyptian, and she studied in the American school. I said to her, well, because I at that time I was supporter of Obama, of course, because somehow he is, so I said to her, who? And for whom you voted? You know what she said to me? Baba, you shouldn't ask me this question. I said, Subhanallah, look how they teach her in the school. She has the choice. She vote to Obama, for Obama or Trump. Leave her alone. That's not your business. That's how they teach them. But for us, in Egypt, for example, if you go, they have step. When you get out of the election place, for whom you vote. And then they slap you if you don't support them. If you say to this, I support you, the other one will beat you. If you did, anyway, you will be beaten. That's why, you know, the percentage of those whom they vote in Egypt, for example, 5%. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, not more than that. If, for example, 10 million, they have to go to vote, only 1 million whom they practice their right and they go. And the 9 million, they say, oh, that's a headache. Oh, I'll be beaten if I go. Yeah, it is. And Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, leave it. It is part of, it is perfection of your iman. You are perfect. You are in this spot. You are great Muslim. If you leave what is not your business, he vote for Obama or for Trump, it's not your business. Leave him or leave her. You know, that's it. That's why I told you that many people, no, you shouldn't ask this question. No, you shouldn't. But for some other people, no. من حسن إسلام المرء تركه ما لا يعنيه. Because if you concern about your deeds, about your heart, about your iman, about yourself, about your school, about yourself, about your parents, about your house, about your concern, your circle, you are not going to have time, extra time, to think about the neighbors or about so and so and so and so and so and so. Okay?